year 2016, Ladies Code announced they would have a comeback with a new album called Mystery, which was then released in February that same year. Shortly after, during the end of promotions, it was revealed that Mystery was the first of 3 albums in a trilogy that would be completed before the end of the year. This set of albums came to be known as the Healing Trilogy. It heavily focused on the number 3 albums, each with 3 songs, as well as the music videos for the title tracks, Galaxy and the Rain, using it as frequent motifs. The title Healing and the use of the number 3 as symbolism is often interpreted as Ladies Code's 3 living members continuing to heal from the accident the group faced. Member Sojong expressed that they intend for the music to heal its listeners. Unfortunately, this trilogy was never completed as only 2 out of the 3 albums were released. The second one, Stranger, releasing in October of 2016. So what happened to the final album? Ashley, the leader of Ladies Code, revealed in 2020 that the reason the final album in the trilogy was never released was because of changes within their company, Polar is, and because she and member Zuni were forced to try out for the survival show Mix 9. Ashley and Zuni never ended up going on Mix 9, apparently because they were too talented. In 2018, the group announced that the final album would not be released, and instead, they would hold a fan meet called R3BORN to celebrate the group's 5th anniversary and serve as the final part of their trilogy. But unlike a lot of scrapped projects in K-pop, we know a lot about this missing piece to Ladies Code's trilogy. And it is exactly that I want to uncover with this video. So let's start the search for the 3 missing songs from Ladies Code's missing album by listing off what we know about it. We know that creative director Jaden Jung, nowadays more known for his work with LOONA and S, was in charge of the A&R and creative process of the trilogy. We also know that the music production team Monotree, who produced the songs for Mystery and Stranger, also had a hand in the music of the final album. Because of the title of the fan meet, held in replacement of the album, we know that the final album was most likely titled R3BORN. Based on the information available, I have tried to gather songs that could have been a part of R3BORN, and I will list them from most to least likely to have been featured on the album. I will also tell you my reasoning for including them, and you can then help me piece together the album. The title track, Birthday. We know that the title track for R3BORN was called Birthday, or Birthday Cake, because it was teased before its intended release. Birthday was a jazzy song produced by Monotree. Here's a clip of Ashley talking about the song and even singing a bit of it.
I even know how it goes. It was called like Birthday Cake or something. Birthday Cake. Okay, I shouldn't sing it because maybe that song's gonna go to someone else. But it was really good. I liked it. It was very, very jazzy, kind of like Tadara. And you guys would have loved it. We even learned the choreography for it. I told you guys, right? So very frustrating. Nori says the biggest mystery. Oh, you know why it got canceled? Because they made me and Chuni try out for Mix 9. So they delayed all of that and they canceled all of that for us to be on Mix 9. For what? For what? Just poor choices made. But, you know, it's the past.
Like Ashley said, it sounded a bit like their already existing song, Gotta Love.
You ready? Hi, hi, baby, you so fly. 나를 따라 나는 거야.
As far as I know, Birthday hasn't been released by any other artists yet, so it is still lost. But we can guess from it that the other 2 songs on the album most likely had a similar jazzy sound. One Shot, Two Shot. This song was one of 3 songs suggested as the title track for R3BORN, but it didn't get chosen as it was deemed too weak. Therefore, it was passed on to BoA, and Ladies Code's creative director Jaden Jung ended up working on its music video. This song was never recorded by Ladies Code, but it gives us insight into what kind of sound they were going for when choosing songs for R3BORN. Here's Ashley talking about it.
So it's not like One Shot, Two Shot was supposed to be our song, meaning like we had it recorded and stuff. But after the rain, we were presented with 3 different songs, all produced by Monotree, who produced Galaxy and the Rain and all of the songs in those albums. And one of them was One Shot, Two Shot. Another song was the Birthday Cake song that I kept teasing about because that is the one we ended up going with. Another song was, it was just a mediocre song, so I don't remember. But I personally definitely liked One Shot, Two Shot better when I heard it. And of course, it was the guide version. So when our CEO asked us what we liked, I think it was Sojung and me that said we liked One Shot, Two Shot. And we were kind of debating which one we should go with, but then they decided that One Shot, Two Shot was kind of too weak to be a title song, and that's why we ended up choosing the other one, which I was really upset about. But yeah, I was freaking out when I heard Boa sing it too, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is the song I heard. We were supposed to maybe, have this song, but it felt really cool to hear Boa's version of it. Yeah, it's a really good song. I like it. But I think it went to the rightful owner.
Around You. It has been confirmed by the producers of Around You that the song was written for Ladies Code, but Jaden Jong asked for the song to be given to LOONA instead. It's not clearly stated if the song was intended for R3BORN, but we can assume that it was either supposed to be on Stranger or Reborn, as it was released in November of 2016. Only a month after the release of Stranger. Around You was remade to fit LOONA's style, but in 2019 during a concert, Hyunjin performed the alternate version, Around You 2.0, that was written with Ladies Code in mind. Here's a clip of Hwang Hyun of Monotree talking about the song.
전투력, 순발력 이런 것들 전부 다 되게 중요한 것 같고 생각이 났는데 이주영 작가님의 그 이래선 현진의 다녀가요 같은 경우는 코러스 멜로디가 두 가지 버전이었고 뭐 그랬죠?
네, 원래는 레이디스 코드를 위해
맞아요.
가져가고 싶다고.
그래서 형이 다 하신
네네, 그래서 엔다의 소녀한테 어울리게 코러스 파트 멜로디를 바꿨습니다.
맞아요. 근데 그 멜로디 한 번 더 쓰인 걸로 알았는데.
공연 때.
변기 없는 이런 기분이에요. 이렇게 하나도 버리지 않는.
Hear the Sea. Hwang Hyun of Monotree produced Hear the Sea, as well as Ladies Code's The Rain. It was released on Red Velvet's album The Red Summer in the summer of 2017. Considering how One Shot, Two Shot was released by the same company, SM, only 7 months later, it is possible that Hear the Sea could have also once belonged, or been considered, for Ladies Code. For a ballad, it is also on the more upbeat side, which would fit the theme of the album. Call My Name. Call My Name by CLC was released in the middle of 2017, and all 3 producers of the song have worked on songs from Mystery and Stranger. It's very upbeat and in my opinion sounds like something Ladies Code could have released. Lily. AOA released Lily in January of 2017, which is very soon after the release of Stranger, so it would have been very soon to have let go of the songs for Reborn. Ladies Code were reportedly still putting the album together in January, so this couldn't have been one of the songs chosen for the album. However, it's possible that the song was offered to them as it fits the album's theme stylistically. The title of the song would also have tied together the trilogy nicely, as Lily is both a feminine name and a flower, so it would reference Mystery, which features a song named My Flower, and Stranger, which has 2 songs with feminine names, Lorelei and Jane Doe. Most importantly, the song was written by 2 of Monotree's producers that have worked on songs for the Healing Trilogy. I Like That Kiss. I Like That Kiss was released on A-Pink's album 1 and 6 in July of 2018. That is a few months after Ashley confirmed that there would not be a final album to the trilogy. Just like the other songs I've listed so far, this song was written by members of Monotree, who had worked on other songs a part of the trilogy. It is an upbeat electro-pop song, which I think is the vibe they were going for with their last album. D1. song was written by the same producers who created Ladies Code's Galaxy and Jane Doe. The song was released in November 2017, so there is a possibility that it was considered for Ladies Code at some point. Personally, I don't think it sounds like a typical Ladies Code song, but maybe that is just because I associate it so much with LOONA. When I was young,
When I was young 그때 내가 그대고
When I Was Young was released on Taeyeon's album My Voice in February of 2017, which means that it was most likely not one of the songs intended to be on Reborn. However, just based off of the sound alone, I strongly believe that it was supposed to be on either Mystery or Stranger. The song was produced by Lee Joo-hyung of Monotree, who worked on Ladies Code's My Flower. Love is Bitter.
Because my love is always bitter 몇 번을 반복해도 love
Love is Bitter was produced by Hwang Hyun of Monotree and released by Girls' Generation in August 2017. The song is very jazzy and reminiscent of the 1960s, which might be the sound Ladies Code were going for with their final album. To me, the song sounds very typical of Girls' Generation, which is why I hesitate to think that it was produced for Ladies Code. Sad Girls Club.
서로에게 기대 잠들어 dramatic 안 해도 돼 손을 잡아줄래 set me free
The only thing linking Sad Girls Club to Ladies Code is creative director Jaden Jong, as Monotree has not produced this song. The reason I have still decided to include it on this list is because I think it sounds so much like a Ladies Code song, it's almost uncanny. Also, I couldn't find any information on Monotree having credits on One Shot, Two Shot by BoA, which is confirmed to have been offered to Ladies Code, so it is possible that a non-Monotree song could have been on the album. Final summarizing thoughts. It is entirely possible that none of the songs that were originally on Reborn have been released by another artist and are still hiding, waiting to be uncovered. The songs I've mentioned in this video have just been a part of speculation, unless I've given proof, like with Birthday, One Shot, Two Shot, and Around You. I would love nothing more than to hear your thoughts on this mysterious project in the comment. If you have any more interesting information about the Healing Trilogy, felt like I missed something or even got something wrong, please comment about it. I will leave links to the sources and videos I've used for this video in the description, along with a link to a Spotify playlist featuring the songs I've mentioned for you to enjoy. Thank you for watching.